That's sad.
Intelligence has requested the help of our squadron to escort a convoy to a secret cargo transfer. The convoy consists of 3 ships, the GTC Adamant and 2 freighters with cargo. All 3 carry important supplies and research. To avoid detection, the rendezvous point is located within a dense asteroid field.
Another tough mission here.
Sentry guns have been placed at the destination, but the convoy will still require protection until it reaches the safe zone. Alpha and Beta wings will destroy any asteroids in its path. When the convoy has reached the safe zone, return to base.
Asteroids are the least of our worries.
Intelligence suspects that Shivan remnants may be using the asteroid field as a staging area. If any Shivans threaten the convoy, destroy them immediately.
Yeah, Shivans are the most of our worries. I think we'll get interceptors this time. Do we want interceptors? No, I think we want hornets. Oh yeah, this mod also adds in some custom music. Some of it's remixed from I think there were 2 extra tracks that were added in the original Silent Threat expansion, but this one's totally new. Or at least I think it is. It might have been unused. Either way, it's a remix. And it rocks just as hard as the other remixes. Okay, there's our convoy. Nice and prompt. Whoa! Okay. Let's stick to the scripted orders for now.
Place for a rendezvous. Does intelligence enjoy repairing asteroid damage?
I wouldn't say that too loud, buddy.
Stay alert, pilots. We're entering the field now.
Speaking of which, I'm already seeing rocks appearing in my field of view. Which means that inevitably, some of them are going to crash into us. See how they just kind of pop into existence? Seemingly at random. I think all these ones are going to crash into us. You know, I think half the problem is the fact that we're flying such big ships in here. Because asteroids would naturally be attracted to gravitational wells since we're in space. And I imagine these ships probably have some decent grav wells. Because these things are not small. They're not exactly super huge, like destroyer size, but they're not itsy bitsy fighters either. Oh crap. So if anything, you don't want a big convoy of ships entering an asteroid field, because that makes a big frickin' gravity well. Ah, crud.
Incoming Stealth Fighters. Faceless. Alpha, stick with the convoy. We'll handle this.
Oh my god!
Watch your back, sir.
Woo! That nearly frickin' killed me right out of the gate! Is he still after me? It's hard to tell.
Reading a wing of Seraphim bombers. Unknown configuration.
Oh.
What do you make of them?
Now we got a really big problem on our hands.
The ships appear to be heavy bombers with significant payload capacity. Intercept and scan if possible. Scan
Just gotta scan.
Alpha 1. Continue with your mission.
Roger that.
Impressive, pilot.
Holy crap, that's a lot of rocks coming in. The first Iota freighter is taking a lot of a pounding from these rocks. Seems like my buddies have fended off the bombers and the other enemy craft. I'll focus on the rocks. I assume they didn't include more cruisers in this convoy because of the fear of drawing more attention from the Shivans. So this one isn't quite a full fleet action. Oh crap. So many rocks. Someone turn their back on that frickin' basilisk and paid the price. Okay, yellow.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Oh jeez, more of these unknown bombers. And speaking of more rocks too. Oh my, wow. These things have a lot more guns than the Nephilims do. They don't have any turrets, but they have a lot more guns.
Hull taking serious damage.
The heck? Okay, wow, now they're eating us. I need to shift my attention. Ugh, that friggin' spiral maneuver there.
Watch your
Sometimes
back, sir.
Scorpions really like to do that ridiculous spiral maneuver. Oh, and I got shot down.
Dead.
It wasn't going so well anyway. We lost a lot of fighters. Too bad there's no checkpoints in any of these missions.
Incoming Seraphim fighters. Faceless. Alpha, stick with the convoy. We'll handle this.
Oh no, not this again!
Fighter on your tail, sir.
I'm aware! And I'm aware I've got a bunch of spammer missiles on my tail too! I thought you said you guys were gonna handle this, but the trouble found me.
Reading a wing of Seraphim bombers. Unknown configuration. What do you make of that? The ships appear to be heavy bombers. Significant payload capacity. Intercept and scan if possible.
Yeah, the bonus objective for this mission is to scan one of these strange new ships.
Scan transmission received, Alpha 1. Continue with your mission.
Because fighters and small craft like that are the most difficult to scan. Okay, got a brief reprieve from the action. At least from the
New
achievements.
bandits
Oh
in the
boy.
area.
Basilisks. Oh god, not again! Stop! You and your spammer missile bullcrap! That guy just got eaten.
Heads up. We've got visitors.
Oh jeez, and speaking of being eaten. Yeah, I'm not sure if you've noticed this, but these guys are acting like upgraded versions of Nephilims. Well, sort of upgraded. Downgraded in the fact that they don't have any turrets. Upgraded in the fact that they have a lot more gun mounts. They also have slightly tougher shielding and hull armor. Slightly tougher shielding and hull armor. And they can carry a lot more bombs, so they're super heavy bombers. And thus, they pose a great threat to any big ships. Okay, we seem to be in range of the sentry gun field now, so they're blowing up the asteroids preemptively for us.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Okay, so the convoys reach a rendezvous. Now we just gotta clean up the mess.
Convoy is now in safe zone. Clear out the rest of the hostiles and return to base.
Is that everyone? Okay, yep, that's everyone. I'm out of here.
Good work, pilots. The entire convoy made it to the safe zone. The research on board those ships will greatly help us in our fight against the Shivans. You are to be commended for your diligence in achieving your objectives despite the hazardous environment. The Shivan bomber class you encountered has been designated Seraphim. Your scans will be helpful in determining its capabilities. Our scientists will present the results of the data analysis shortly.
Yes, the Seraphim Bombers. The newest anti-capital ship weapon that the Shivans have, and like I said, it's a deadly one. Not so good at defending against fighters, though, because they're slow as molasses.
GTA High Command is pleased to report a major victory in our war against the Shivans. A combined Terran-Vasudan task force crushed a massive buildup of Shivan forces in Antares, destroying the SD Demiurge and a large number of supporting cruisers and cargo depots. With the removal of this nexus of activity, the Shivan Armada has been fragmented into numerous smaller secondary fleets scattered throughout known space. Victory over the Shivans, though far from imminent, appears to be in sight.
Woo!
Both the GTA and the PvE are moving quickly to secure their positions and press the advantage. The GTD Minnow has been deployed to Beta Cygni and Betelgeuse, while the PVD Hope is en route to Vasuda and Alpha Centauri. The Krios, however, is returning to Antares to monitor Shivan behavior and investigate several pirate factions that have cropped up in the aftermath of the Shivan defeat.
Pirates, you say?
Terran Command has informed us that the escape pod recovery mix-up in Deneb was due to a breakdown in communications. Misunderstandings and bureaucratic errors such as these have unfortunately plagued the GTI command structure ever since the loss of the GTD Legion several months ago.
Bureaucratic
Both
errors.
the Repulse and the Krios were accidentally assigned to the same operation, and the Repulse arrived first. The first escape pod landed in the Repulse's hangar bay, while the confused personnel on the second pod landed in the Krios. After the Krios received confirmation of the Repulse's orders, the escape pod and its occupants were transferred to Beta Aquila. Terran Command has classified all official records pertaining to their proceedings on this subject. In the absence of further information, the Krios is continuing to investigate the Einstein's appearance in the Deneb system. According to service logs, the Einstein was reported destroyed during the initial Shivan encounter at Ross 128.
A ghost
The
ship.
Einstein had entered the system on a routine geological survey mission 3 days prior to the attack. Obviously, the Einstein's presence in Deneb during our recent operation contradicts the official record.
Yeah, an undead ship.
Before its alleged destruction at Ross 128, the Einstein was under the command of Captain Ezra Tycho, a high-ranking GTI officer. Though its official duties were limited to low-level planetary studies, the Einstein may have been involved in covert operations and weapons research. The appearance of the Einstein in such a highly secure region of space is troubling. Analysis of the ship's flight pattern indicates that it was performing a high-level scan of the area in and around the Deneb asteroid belt. The Einstein would be in an ideal position to observe and record the activities of all the Vasudan research convoys in the area. The purpose behind these scans, as well as any data the Einstein gathered, remain unknown.
And who it
Our
transmitted
brief
to.
interrogations of the Einstein's survivors yielded little useful information on this subject, as most of the command crew were aboard the escape pod retrieved by the Repulse.
Something weird is going on here.
Recent engagements with Shivan forces have revealed the existence of a new class of bomber, which we have designated Seraphim. The Seraphim appears to be similar to the Nephilim in most respects, except that it boasts an additional 4 primary hardpoints, and its armament capacity is approximately 50% greater.
Good God, it's got
Like
4
the
missile
Nephilim,
banks.
the Seraphim is a formidable foe. Pilots are advised to carry a heavy shield-damaging weapon such as the Banshee in theaters where these bombers are expected. We are unsure as to why the Shivans waited until now to introduce the Seraphim. Its deployment could have shifted the balance in a number of close engagements during the height of the Great War. Now, however, the Shivans appear to lack the initiative to use it effectively.
Really strange
Research
stuff.
and Development has completed field testing of its latest stealth fighter prototype, the GTF Loki. Featuring high maximum velocity and excellent maneuverability, the Loki is designed primarily as a reconnaissance fighter. Its shielded reactor chamber and compact hull give it a low sensor profile, enabling it to elude detection by enemy forces. Pursuant to regulations, the Loki's onboard IFF transponder will emit an encrypted signal to allow targeting by designated friendly units. At this time, the Loki is restricted to GTI pilots only. No pilot in the standard GTA fighter corps is to be authorized to fly the Loki until further notice.
Does this thing look familiar to anyone? It should, because these were the strange ships that appeared in that third mission that we couldn't target because, well, they were stealth fighters. These ones weren't emitting the encrypted signal that allowed us to target them, which is another strange event to add to the pile. But in terms of what these things are capable of, they are not targetable by enemy ships, and thus it is impossible to kill them with aspect-seeking missiles, because you need to target a ship in order to gain aspect lock. It has an incredibly small missile payload, but it can fit just about every primary weapon in the game. It moves really fast, and its turn rating's pretty good too, and it's also quite small, making it a difficult target. That said, it has extremely small missile capacity. Like, it can usually only hold 5 interceptors total. And it's also a bit on the fragile side. Or at least its shielding's crappy.
Approximately 1 hour ago, pirate raiders launched an attack on the Talus Particle Accelerator Complex in Antares. This facility houses top-secret GTI weapons research laboratories and is of the utmost strategic importance to the war effort. Some of the station's research modules, already weakened by previous Shivan attacks, reached containment during the engagement, causing a massive explosion that crippled the station and destroyed virtually every ship in the immediate area, including the pirate attack force and the facility's defensive perimeter.
Jeez, wow!
The only craft that remain are a crippled Leviathan-class cruiser, the GTC Lido, and 8 cargo containers containing critical weapons research. This information is extremely sensitive and must be recovered immediately.
Yeah, these guys were apparently conducting research into some very powerful explosives.
Since the security of this sector has been severely compromised, GTI forces will recover the materials to a safe location. The station will evacuate all personnel until repairs can be completed at a later date. Your assignment is to ensure that this operation proceeds smoothly. Due to the loss of the station's defenses, control of this area is extremely tenuous. We expect the pirates to return and possibly attempt to seize the weapon prototypes during their removal. You must prevent this at all costs.
For pirates, these guys are pretty ruthless.
Keep the area secure until reinforcements arrive. A repair transport will attempt to bring the Lido systems online to help with your defense, but it may be some time before this can be accomplished. Command will deploy additional fighters as the need arises.
So yeah, our new ship, Class GTF Loki, Type Recon, length 20 meters, max velocity 75 ms, maneuverability high, armor low, gun mounts 2 sets of 2, missile banks 1 size 20, manufacturer Hanral Corporation, high max velocity offset by its tiny payload, high weapon compatibility. So like I said, it's a stealth fighter, it's lots of speed and maneuverability, but rather crummy shielding and a very small secondary weapon capacity. That said, I will be bringing them along for this mission. Oh, by the way, the Loki's secondary weapon capacity is, or primary weapon capacity is so great that it can in fact carry Banshees. Okay. So that'll work. Oh, it can't... Oh, right, because these are stilettos. These are bombs. Whoa!
Holy crap, look at that. An entire chunk of the complex is gone.
Yeah, sheesh.
The pirates are nowhere to be found. That doesn't mean they won't be back. Keep your eyes open.
Lambda 1 preparing to dock with the Lido.
These guys have scripted orders, I wonder.
We're beginning the evacuation sequence now. Pilots, protect the escape pods until they can jump.
They don't have any orders.
Iota Wing, moving to collect cargo.
I'm on it.
Okay.
So, think this will be a quiet patrol?
Don't get your hopes up. Things are never quiet around here.
I can't help but notice what the cargo of that one box is.
Kidding. Pirates in the area.
Oh, crap. Rear wing, you say? Oh, boy. At least these guys are very... Okay, wow, these guys... These pirate ships have shields. Where the heck did they get those? Maybe I should be using my Prometheus guns on... Oh, crap.
Pirates are trying to steal
Enemy
the
freighters.
cargo. Wait, Cutlass 1 and 2 aren't freighters. They're drones. What's going on here?
Sending in drones to try and steal cargo. Seems like a strange strategy, even for pirates. Is that a piece
Scratch
of
one
drone?
band of pirates.
Seemed a little too easy, if you ask me. Something tells me we haven't seen the last of them.
A lot of warhead parts here.
Sheevan's incoming. Looks like they decided to crash the party.
Oh, jeez. Crash a party indeed. I think these guys are going to be targeting the escape pods. Yes.
Escape pods are under attack. Protect them.
Ah, crap. One of them got destroyed. Wow, these guys are even kitted with spammer missiles. There's no way we could protect all the pods. At least we got some of them out, though. I think this tree is... Yeah, it's an asteroid. That's the last of the Sheevan attacks for now. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Thankfully, these guys are on the wrong side of the station. So, they're going to have difficulty attacking those pods. Unless they're planning to attack the station. Looks like they might have been...
Repairs complete. Moving to defend cargo. This is the Kappa 1 requesting assistance. Pirates are in pursuit. Their freighters are broadcasting stolen IFS signals. Cover us.
What? Stolen IFF codes.
Cavalry, moving to select. What the hell? Command, we have an unauthorized wing here.
Seraphim Bombers incoming. Protect the freighters. We'll figure out who's who later.
I don't think
Heads up. Pilots, we can't afford to lose that cargo. At your first opportunity, get a scan of at least one freighter from each Kappa wing. We're readying Delta Wing to assist. Stand by.
Okay. Oh jeez, I'm under attack.
IFS resolved. Delta Wing, destroy the pirate freighters.
Oh dear. Oh crap, they're already trying to dock. What? Whoa! My god, wow, they're all over me. These friggin' pirates did not want me doing that. Well, I got this one. Oh, what? Oh, God. Oh, just flying an old antiquated Angel Scout Fighter. Sucks for you.
Heads up, we've got visitors.
Oh, gosh. Okay, 2 freighters down already. Three freighters down already. Something's pounding the everlasting crap out of the Leto. Oh god, wow. Asswipe, where are you? I may have gone past my shields, but you barely even chipped my hull, son. There. Whew. This is a seriously hectic mission. Again, can't help but notice the contents of that one box. Is he collect? Okay, good. I don't see any need to rearm, so... At least all these cargo boxes are in the right hands. This is directly based off a mission from the original Silent Threat, because I played through the original Silent Threat. That first mission was directly based off it. The second mission replaces one of its missions, but it's done a lot better in my opinion. The third mission was a reskin of the original's third mission, but again, done better. And this is a reskin of, I think there's fourth or fifth mission, I can't tell.
All cargo has been recovered. Excellent work.
But either way, it involved you scanning a bunch of freighters to determine which ones were thieves and which ones were yours. It also involved you blowing up the station afterwards, but I don't think we have to do it this time. In this particular recolor of the mission.
GTC's Iactus and Python now on station. Pilots, you are relieved.
Alright.
GTC Lido departing now. Thanks for the cover, pilot.
Don't mention it.
Excellent work, pilots. The weapon prototypes were successfully recovered with all records intact. This achievement will prove invaluable to the war effort. We are pleased that the GTC Leto survived this engagement. With a few days repair in dry dock and a new crew, she'll soon be able to return to active duty. Great work protecting a valuable fleet asset.
I disagree with that. The
With
thing's
sector
barely
now
holding
secure,
together.
Repair work has already begun on the Talus laboratory. The GTI expects to have the station operational again within the month.
But yeah, in the original version of this mission, you were defending a mining outpost from a Shivan attack and a pirate attack, and there were a large amount of freighters coming in to collect cargo. Eventually, one of them went the wrong way, and you had to scan it, and you'd quickly figure out that it was a pirate freighter, and then you had to scan all the other pirate freighters before they could leave, to figure out which ones were pirates and which ones weren't. This time was done a bit better, but a lot more chaotic, so it's hard to keep track of it.